everyone, my name's Casey, and I want to first and foremost thank you for checking out my blog. The tagline, if you saw it, it's hope in the hard times. And so this is just a safe place for us to talk about some of the big life moments that we go through and making sure that we're talking about them, getting them out there. It's real life. It's part of what we go through, but there is hope for more. And so today we're going to start off with one of the topics that inspired me to do this blog. We're going to talk about grieving. My mom passed away about 7 years ago. It was a complete shock. I was super young, had to go through big life moments without her. And so today we're going to just talk about what I was like. I'm going to do an interview of Emily. She's so awesome. She's a junior in high school and she lost her mom to cancer just a year ago. So she's going to share what she did to get through it and is continuing to do to walk through the process. Also, every week you guys get to see my friend Tia. She's an amazing fashion consultant. She is an amazing stylist. She does it all. And you can also check out her link below, see what she's all about in her company. So first, we're going to check out the interview. Hey, we're just continuing our subject of grief today on going through pain, and unfortunately I'm here with my friend Emily. Fortunately, because that's awesome, but unfortunately she lost her mom to cancer about a year and a half ago, was it? And so I wanted her to share her story with you guys and just a little bit about the journey. So can you tell us just how you found out, first of all, that your mom was even diagnosed with cancer and all that?
Absolutely. So it was the summer between 8th and 9th grade, and my mom, she worked 2 jobs. She was a single mom, and so she was working her second job, and yeah, I know, she was a hard worker. And she just started feeling like these stabbing pains in her stomach, and she was super healthy, so it's kind of weird that she was having any pain at all, and lots of tests were getting done, and I started to ask questions. You know, it's kind of a weird thing when someone who's not usually sick is like feeling sick. And she just told me, oh, don't worry about it, I've got an infection, like, you know, the doctors will help me find in no time, and the test didn't stop, and it's been about like a month, and finally one night I was in my room reading, just quietly, just hanging out, and she came in and she looked like she was about to cry, and I was obviously, when your mom or your parent looks like they're gonna cry, you know it's not a good thing. And so she sat me down and she was like, you know, I have something I need to talk to you about, but like you need to like know it's gonna be okay. And I was like, you know, I was getting really concerned, and I'm like,
no, what's coming?
You're like, oh gosh, okay. And you know, she was like, you know, the doctors diagnosed me with cancer.
And I know that you said, because a lot of young people, I mean people in general at any age, go through a situation like this and become extremely depressed and turn to anything that makes them feel better, you know, whether it's drugs, alcohol, eating, whatever, like found other ways to cope. Like, how did you cope through it?
That's honestly like a hard one, because looking back on it is kind of a blur, but literally I think it was, first of all, you have to kind of like deal with the whole like accepting it and that it's happened, and but then realizing that it's okay to like be sad about it, and it's okay to like be even like angry about it. You know, it's okay to like, you know, to not be okay. And I think that's hard, is people are always like, you know, it's gonna be okay, and sometimes you just want someone to be like, it's okay that it's not.
Thank you so much for sharing your story and all that. And if you guys want to contact her, reach out to our website and we will get her on the blog responding, if that's okay with you.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, awesome. All right, we're going to head out to Tia right now.
Oftentimes in life, something will happen. It will make us feel like curling up in a ball, not getting dressed in the morning, let alone taking a bath. Do the complete opposite. Grab something that's going to make you feel bright and cheerful, even if you don't feel that way. As the day progresses, it will affect your mood. Colours and things that you wear can affect your mood and how you feel about yourself, or even how you feel about a given situation.
Thanks so much, Tia. Great advice. And thank you, Emily, for sharing your story. I know that a lot of people can find themselves in Emily's story, and so I want to share a little bit about my story. Like I said, it was about 6 or 7 years ago that I was down in Disneyland having a good time with some friends and got the call that my mom had suddenly passed away. It was shocking. It was confusing. I didn't know that she was sick. Turns out she had a heart attack. And I really didn't know what to do. And I wish I could say that I handled it right, that I went through the 10 steps of grieving. You know, I read all the books, and step 1 is this, and step 2 is this, and 3, 4, and 5. But honestly, I went a little bit crazy. I wanted to push it all away. I wanted to pretend like it didn't happen. I couldn't look at pictures. I couldn't deal with any of it. And so I'd have these crazy emotional moments where I would break down crying, even sometimes throw up. And so my advice to anyone that's going through grief of any kind is get it out. Talk to a friend, talk to a family member, talk to anyone. And if you want to talk to me about it, I would love to hear from you. Contact me right on the message board. Next week, we're actually going to be talking about cutting and how it's becoming a trend. So check it out every Monday right here on KCBree.com.